GETTYThe aid project in question has been temporarily suspended. Now it has been claimed money shipped over to support the Free Syrian Police is being handed off to an Islamist group in the region. A BBC Panorama investigation claimed that money from UK taxpayers was being handed over to fundamentalists from Nur al-Din al-Zinki, who have been linked to a string of atrocities including the beheading of a young prisoner. Official documents from the British company running the aid project, Adam Smith International AC, warn 20% of all police salaries are being handed over to pay for the military and security support that Zinki provides to the 5 stations and areas under its control, according to the investigation. AC strongly refutes the claims, stating it has strict guidelines to ensure detainees are treated fairly and humanely. The show, BBC Panorama GETTYThe You Pay For, which airs tonight, Monday at 7:30 p.m., is expected to also confirm police worked with a Zinki court by writing up warrants, delivering notices, and turning criminals over to the court. Getty taxpayer money destined for the Free Syrian Police is allegedly going towards Islamist groups. The idea that British taxpayers' money was associated with that would of course be wholly abhorrent. Crispin Blunt, the court is alleged to be used to justify torture and summary executions, while Panorama have claimed police officers from the British-funded Force at as 2 women were stoned to death. Britain is one of 6 countries who have donated to the Free Syrian Police, with Boris Johnson announcing in April the nation would commit another £4 million to the project. However, all payments have since been suspended pending a government investigation. Tory MP Crispin Blunt, former chair of the Foreign Affairs Committee, said spending foreign aid cash on fundamentalists was completely unacceptable. He said, "You've got people being sentenced to death for homoequality." Monday, January 16, 2017. Clearly that is completely and utterly unacceptable by any standard, and the idea that British taxpayers' money was associated with that would of course be wholly abhorrent. AC added payments to the police stations which were paying Zinki were stopped in August 2016. While donor governments were kept informed. In a statement, AC said, "AC has managed the project successfully alongside our partner in an extremely challenging, high-risk environment under the close supervision of the Foreign and Commonwealth Office and 5 other governments." However, despite pushing back against the allegations, a government spokesman confirmed the suspension of aid cash flowing into the project would go ahead. A government spokesman said, "We take any allegations of cooperation with terrorist groups and of human rights abuses extremely seriously, and the Foreign Office has suspended this program while we investigate these allegations." Getty Crispin Blunt MP said the idea that taxpayer money is going to these areas is abhorrent. "We believe that such work in Syria is important to protect our national security interest, but of course we reached this judgment given that in such a challenging environment no activity is without risk. That's why all our programs are designed, and subject to robust monitoring." Earlier this year, AC faced government scrutiny after pressuring beneficiaries with funding cuts if they did not write positive reviews to be presented to MPs. Their actions were branded as appalling by MPs after the private British contractor was found to have engineered aid recipients into writing letters of appreciation. The letters were then used by the firm, who received millions in taxpayers' money, to show MPs their good work. GETTYThe Foreign Office has suspended cash flow to the Free Syrian Police while the matter is investigated. In a scathing government report on AC, the International Development Committee called the company's actions deplorable, entirely inappropriate, and revealed a serious lack of judgment. The committee discovered the firm had taken an active role in pushing the people who benefited from their aid payments to write positive reviews and cast their work in a better light. In one instance, an AC manager returned a generic letter and told them to write it again to really highlight how the company has been exceptional and surpassed other programs. People close to then International Development Secretary Priti Patel have. The MP believes ASI's actions were appalling and left a clear question over IT's ethical integrity. A defeated spokesman added, "Like the committee, we are deeply troubled about the culture and behavior of Adam Smith International." Getty people close to Priti Patel have said the MP raised serious concerns over ASI's moral integrity. "Recent events and the committee's damning report have been highly damaging to our trust in AC as commercial partner." The feed has conducted its own forensic investigation into the allegations that AC falsified submissions to the International Development Committee documents. for commercial gain. Since these allegations came to light, we have frozen awards of new contracts to ASI and we are taking detailed advice on next steps. At the time, spokesperson for Adam Smith International claimed MPs had since understood they were not told untruths or misled, and that no submissions were falsified. The spokesperson added, "We asked for testimonials from our beneficiaries in good faith, believing they would help the IDC International Development Committee understand the impact and value of the work done by DFID's contractors. Our own investigation concurs with the committee's findings that the way we did this overstepped the mark, which we sincerely regret. To ensure that this does not happen again, we have taken rigorous steps to tighten procedures and strengthen oversight." BBC Panorama Jihadis You Pay For will air on Monday, the 4th of December, 7:30 p.m. BBC One.